So running Facebook ads is extremely confusing. It's time consuming. It can get you really frustrated because if you don't have the skills, if you don't have the knowledge. But that's why after being working with over 100 clinics, over almost 5 years of working, we try to condensate and to simplify as much as possible, because after working with so many clinics, we needed to find a way to make everything scalable and easy to manage also for our clients. So that's why on this video, you're not gonna see technical fluff. Everything is gonna be extremely simplified so that you can actually, after these videos, open your ads manager and start to get leads. So how to launch your first ad campaigns. This is the video on how to generate leads for your offer and make your clinic clearly stand out from the crowd like an authority. So we're gonna cover exactly how running ads could be confusing, how you can create a successful campaign, the same way we use to, for instance, for Ionios to get leads for as cheap as $3, and how you can track your numbers so you can actually know how much you're spending and how many leads you're actually got. So this video is mandatory to watch. Everything up to now was needed to prepare for this video, but if you don't know how to generate leads for your offer, you won't be able to get appointments. And if you run ads like in a not smooth and prepared way, then you're not gonna get enough leads for your appointments. So without this, you'll be lost in the dark and you need to save your time, effort, and money. You can obviously double the speed so you can maximize your learning. So the first thing you need to do is go over to adsmanager.facebook.com. You'll be redirected to this page. Now, if you have successfully set up your Meta Business Suite, you're good to go. Otherwise, watch the previous video. So the first thing we need to do is click here where it says create. So we're gonna create our very first campaign. Click leads because we want to generate leads, and make sure to select manual leads campaign. Then after that, you click OK. You can give a name to the campaign. It doesn't need to be anything particular. I like to write promotion name and today's date. Then you can skip everything you see here. You don't need to worry about it, and you can click next. So here basically you are at the ad set level. At the ad set level, we want to select instant forms, which basically means that people, in order to get our offer, will need to submit a lead form on Facebook. So you don't need any website, you don't need anything else. You scroll down, you make sure here where it says Facebook page that your Facebook page of your clinic is actually selected. Also here you're gonna see the Meta lead ads terms. It's very easy. You just need to click where it's gonna say like review terms and accept them. In this case, I've already done it, and most likely you've already done it if you have worked with other agencies before. But if you see this message, you're good to go. Then you scroll all the way down. Here where it says budget and schedule, we wanna define your daily budget. So when it comes out to budget, there is not like a perfect number or a bad number. You always need to understand like your clinic financial capabilities and come up with a budget that you are not relying on the ads to generate appointments immediately, but at the same time it shouldn't be extremely low, like $1 a day. We usually recommend all of our clients to spend at least $1,000 every single month because it generates like a good amount of leads and thus appointments, but you're free to spend more. We have clients who are spending more than that and obviously get more appointments and more leads. One thing you need to keep in mind is that this is the daily average, meaning that Facebook can spend more or less, but your weekly amount is gonna be fixed. Meaning, for instance, if I spend $20 a day, this is not gonna exceed $140 every single week. So don't worry if you see Facebook ads spend at like one day it spikes and the other day it doesn't spend. That's completely fine. Then you scroll down, and where you have this overview where it says audience control and advantage audience plus, I just want you to click to switch to original audience options and use original audience. I know that this might be a bit confusing, but just follow me and just click where I'm clicking. Now, where it says locations, here we want to add your campaign target, geographical targeting. Since your clinic like doesn't sell online services or products, we want to make sure that the targeting is narrow, because we want to get our ads displayed to people who can actually walk or drive a couple of minutes to our location. Obviously, this depends on your city. If your city is very dense populated and people don't want to walk even like 10 minutes because they have a lot of options, then your targeting should be narrow. But if you live in a place where there are not so many cities nearby, you may need to increase the radius. So let's say, for instance, I'm just gonna add like a dummy address, so to just make you understand what I'm saying. So the first thing you need to do where it says location is click edit and delete the pre-existing targeting, and then scroll where it says add locations in bulk. Select addresses. Default radius in my case is in kilometers, in your case it might be miles. Select like an ideal radius, and here I want you to write your clinic address. So for instance, in this case, I've just added this example address. Then after that, you click add one location. You make sure that the address is correct, the town, city, country, region, everything is correct. Then you can see how the targeting looks like. On the right, you have like a very nice estimate that Facebook gives you to give you an idea. Generally speaking, this is not like a mandatory, but the estimated audience size should be at least 300,000 people. So in this case, it might make sense for my case to increase the radius, for instance, to 15 kilometers to get more people. So in this case, the radius is very narrow, but in your case, think about how many kilometers, how many miles someone is willing to drive to get to your clinic, and be realistic with it. Don't think that, oh, my clinic is exceptional, people will drive 20-30 minutes only to get here. Don't be so naive, because people don't know you, and if you don't have a very strong brand that's already established, you won't get people to actually drive so much to get there. And also think that there are a lot of different options that they can choose from besides yours. So come up with an address, add your address and come up with a targeting that will make sense for people to drive to your location, even walk to your location. Normally, we recommend like an average, like 10 kilometers is something that overall on average works well. That's like around 7-8 miles more or less. But you can use the audience targeting here, the estimated audience, to help you out. So whenever you see like 500,000 as estimated audience, that's completely fine. So scroll down. I don't want you to edit any age, any gender. Instead, when it says detailed targeting and you see on, I want you to click edit and click off. This is why a lot of agencies are generating you very bad quality leads, because basically you're expanding your targeting to people that live like very far ahead, far like beyond your targeting. Then for placements, you can leave it as it is. Basically, it's gonna reach out to your potential customers in different platforms. So this is everything for how you can set up your campaign in your ad set. In the next video, I'm gonna show you exactly how you can create your very first ad.